After we have just received, it is about this much material, we first take out our light belt, and then we often press down and down the light belt, and then push it out in a staggered way. After pushing the light belt, we take out our battery, and first test whether the battery is normal. If it is normal, we will carry out the following operations, and then the lid is pressed down, and if it's not normal, we call customer service, and we continue to do a step, and then if it's normal, we put it aside, and then we take out our this is a lens. And a lens has a membrane on both sides, and we peel the membrane off, and if there's that vertical streak on it, it means there's another membrane on it. Because I have just removed this mask, and then this mask has also been removed, if there are vertical lines on it, there is actually a layer of film, we carefully pick it off. If there are no vertical lines, it means there's only one membrane. If we find that there are vertical marks on it, it means that there is another layer Then we put this mirror in this picture frame, and then we take out our glue stick. We need to prepare a lighter. Because the lighter is a contraband that cannot be delivered, if our lighter is an ordinary lighter, we use the blue flame below to burn it. This coke stick do not use the above yellow. If it is a windbreak lighter, does not matter, and then do not burn it until there is an open flame. Burn a little, and then this to get it out. Next to each pillar, we stick to this 4-card bit above, stick a little, then burn it a little more and stick it next to one of his pillars. Well, don't stick too much on the mirror. If you stick too much on the mirror, you will easily see it come out. After gluing, we just need to wait for it to completely solidify, and then if there is a brushed case, we wait for it to completely solidify and take off the brushed wire, and then after our mirror is glued, we take off our lamp strip, and then according to the number of pieces we purchased, we perform a twist of the lamp strip, that is to say, twist into a shape of this bouquet. If we buy 10 flowers, we twist 10, if we buy 20 flowers, we twist 20, we take all of them, and then start from our end of the twist, because if you buy 10 flowers back, our 20 beads will be cut in the back, not in the front. And then when we twist the first one, we need to reserve a little bit of space, because it's going to be stuck here on the back plate, and then it's going to stick to the back plate, so we are going to reserve a little bit of space, and then we are going to fold this. And then we are going to twist the number of this, and we are going to repeat that. Go and twist it and leave a little bit of a ½ centimeter to a centimeter in the middle, so it looks a little bit better, and then after we twist it, after the number of beads we need. If you buy 10 or 13 and 16, you cut this part of the end. If you buy 20, you twist all the beads, and then I'm going to take these and test them out, and then we're going to take our flower, and we are going to do the same thing we did, and we are going to glue it, and then we are going to burn this glue stick, and then we are going to glue a little bit on this head, and then we are going to insert our flower, and if it doesn't fit, it means our head is too big, so we are going to press a little bit, and then in this sequence, glue all of these flowers to this our lamp holder. Then we'll let it set before we move, or if we are drawing, let it dry, and then we'll pull it off. Once we are all glued, we are going to scratch this back plate, because there's a hole here, and then we are going to stick this strip right outside of our hole, and we are going to stick this strip right here, and then we are going to stick this, the bottom of the strip, and that's how it's going to go, and then we are going to leave part of the length, and then we attach it to the bottom in the middle, roughly in the middle, and then we take out our glue stick, and we fix it the same way. If we are too long, we can stick it in half and half, so it's easier to work with. We can blow a little bit, and then speed up its dry off, and then we can take the other half. And then we wait for it to solidify completely. and then we concave out our flower, the shape we want. At this point we are going to take out this crystal stone that we sent, and for the crystal, we are going to use our tweezers, and we are going to attach it to the bottom of this, and then we are going to set it up, and then we are going to put it on the bottom of this, which is on this side of our lamp strip. And we are going to cover it with this glue. And then the inside part, we put it in with tweezers. And after we've laid out this rock, we take out this glue that we gave you, and there's a nail on the back of this lid, and we prick the glue, and then we put the glue in the crevices of this rock, and it falls down on its own, not too much. Just enough so that every single rock has the glue, and then this glue will set a little bit slower, and then if we are done, we'll wait a little bit for it to completely set, and then we'll do the next step, where we'll glue each stone. And then we just wait, like this for about 20 to 30 minutes. And then when it's completely solidified, then we can do something else. We can take the leaf, and we can glue it to this side of it. The leaf is the same thing with our glue stick, and we can glue it a little bit to the bottom of it, and then we can glue it to this side of the flower, then repeat this action. You can also, according to your own preferences, to carry out a glue swing, and then the glue must wait until it is completely solidified, and then proceed to the next step. If it is not moved completely solidified, the glue will evaporate. If volatilized, if you cover the cover, there will be that white frost inside. We must wait until it has fully solidified, before we proceed to the next step. And then when we stick the leaves, we can do it before they solidify, and when we have this completely solidified, we take out this single panel, and the single panel has a protective film on it, and we give this protective film to the next step. And then we attach it to our back plate. Then take out our screw. The screw is very small, we must pay attention to it, and the position of this must be good. There is an opening here, let's move this line over. And then we can first hit the screw to fix it, so that we can easily stick. We must wait for the glue inside to completely solidify, before performing these operations. The screws may be a little tight, so you need to push harder. When we are done screwing, we are gonna burn this glue, and then we have to distinguish between the front and the back, and the back is the flat part, and then we apply this glue, and then we wait a little bit, for 2 or 3 seconds, because if the glue is too hot, it's easy to burn the back plate, and then it equals 2 or 3 seconds. And then we stick it on our back plate, and we have to wait 2 or 3 seconds, and then stick it on, so it's not easy to burn the back plate. The temperature is too high, and in this case, we have this cloud picture frame, and this can see this effect of our flower. See.